Every day the older brother beats up the younger brother. Yet the younger brother loves his older brother the most. He has the ability to see into people's hearts. He knows all the terrible things his brother does to him, because the black hat system is forcing him. The older brother's name. He's a worker in novel worlds. His current mission script is called Brother's Lies. He's playing the villain. And his younger brother Qingshan, the main character, is beaten and cursed by him day after day. This causes serious psychological trauma. Luckily, the kind sweet female lead heals. Story end. He gets both love and career success. He has to give Qingshan lifelong psychological scars. If he completes enough missions, he can return to his normal life. That's what they say. But every time he beats up his brother, he's filled with regret. You can't understand how such an adorable kid. Just then, there's a knock on the door. He opens it. Qingshan standing there, holding his clothes. Big brother, you left your clothes in the bathroom a few minutes ago to complete his mission. He threw Qingshan into the bathtub, sprayed him with cold water, and said horrible things. He can't forget how pitiful and scared the kid looked. Logically, Qingshan should be terrified of him. Why would he bring him his clothes? But he can't break his villain character. He shoves Qingshan away, then kicks the kid on the ground several times. Clothes touched by your filthy hand. Do you think I'd still want them? Don't think playing pitiful. Meanwhile, he's screaming inside. I'm such a jerk. Right now, Qingshan secretly glances at Wang Yi's head. Pink text boxes appear above it. This kid's hair isn't even dry yet, and he's already rushing over to bring me my clothes. He's too sweet. But with the system watching, I can't break my villain act. While Wang Yi's mouth is cursing him, his heart is gushing about how cute his brother is. Qingshan is speechless. A few minutes later, Wang Yi's phone rings. He answers and chats with his mother. He forgets his villain act and instinctively starts drying his brother's hair. Qingshan sits still, letting Wang Yi dry. After hanging up, he sees his now clean brother, and his brain short circuits. He quickly turns around, just so his brother won't see his happy expression. But his brother can see his thought bubbles. Dad's coming home for dinner tonight, and the first thing he thought was that he'd have food. He even scolds his stepmother for only giving him plain porridge. When Wang Yi turns back, Qingshan is still fruit. What are you staring at? Go change into clean clothes and come down for dinner. Inside, he's worried he'll catch a cold. But Qingshan still doesn't move. He just keeps staring at his head. He instantly switches back to villain mode. He shoved Qingshan hard. I'm warning you, don't look at me with those creepy eyes. Like some kind of ghost. That stabs Qingshan's heart. Maybe it's because he always looks like a ghost, that his mom abandoned him since birth. He's had the ability to see into people's hearts. Whenever someone says something different from what they think, their true thoughts turn into text above their heads for him to see. At the dinner table, his father seems loving, but inside he thinks if it wasn't for public pressure, I wouldn't want you, you burden. His stepmother acts kind, thinking, all the wealth will be mine. But his brother, who beats him every day, actually cares about him. When his stepmother walks over with porridge smile, her fake smile makes him gag. Oh my Xiaoxiang, no appetite. Wang Yi smiles at his stepmother. Don't worry about him. Inside he thinks you feed him plain porridge every day. Of course he has no appetite. To stay in character, while still being good to his brother, he eagerly promises his father, don't worry dad, I'll take great care of him. Then he keeps piling meat into Qingshan's bowl. Qingshan's mouth is quickly stuffed with meat, but Wang Yi thinks it's not enough. Little bro, open wider. Eat more so you can grow tall. Wang Yi is happily feeding him meat. Inside he's gushing about how good and cute his brother is. Qingshan watches the pink text above his head. Inside it he thinks, your pink thought bubbles are pretty cute too. A few days later Wang Yi gets the new plot. The system tells him the female lead is arriving soon. When Qingshan meets her, he's covered in injuries. She doesn't mind his dirty appearance. Instead, she smiles sweetly at him. At that moment, their romance officially begins. So his urgent task is to beat Qingshan until he's unrecognizable, and his villain role will end after torturing the main character. In a dramatic explosion, after understanding the plot, Wang Yi storms over and kicks open Qingshan's door. He walks up to the kid doing homework. I heard you complain to dad about wanting fruit. Qingshan looks up at his brother confused. The next second his brother knocks him to the floor. You've got some nerve, making demands. But from his thought bubbles, this is all his brother's own script. Wang Yi sticks to the script. He throws peaches on the floor, and stomps on them hard. Peach juice splashes all over Qingshan. Seeing Qingshan covered in sticky fruit, Wang Yi waves his hand in disgust. So filth. Inside he's overjoyed. This way, without beating the kid, he still matches the messy look from meeting the female lead. He's dirty now. Right now the female lead is in the garden. To get Qingshan to the garden, he claims the bathroom is under maintenance. Go wash yourself at the fountain in the garden to help them bond. He even put a big fruit basket by the fountain. It has big peaches too. That way they can have a nice picnic. Qingshan sees his brother's thought ball and immediately runs to the garden. Although he can always see into people's hearts, he's never tested if it's real. In the garden, when Xiaoru is picking flowers, when she sees the little boy run over, she gives him a sweet smile. Hi, are you also a servant here? Before she finishes, Qingshan coldly walks past her. The scene sounds a person cat hiding behind the bushes, watching the plot unfold. What's going on? Why aren't they playing together? Qingshan walks to the fountain. Sure enough, he finds the big peaches his brother prepared. At this moment, he's certain all of his brother's thought bubbles are real. When Xiaoru walks up to Qingshan again, wanting to play with him, Qingshan glances at her coldly, then runs straight toward the villa. He just wants to Fan Yi. The female lead is ignored again. Wang Yi jumps up. Why did he run? Why did he leave the female lead? The system swats Wang Yi with its paws. That's what I want to ask you. Why is the story going off track? Wang Yi is confused too. He followed the script exactly. He decides to ask the female lead. The female lead has been ignored twice and is nearly crying her eyes out. Little girl, why are you crying? When Xiaoru turns and sees a handsome guy standing in front of her, after 2 seconds of shock, she cries even harder and cuddles with him. Wang Yi's villain mission only targets Qingsheng, making the female lead cry is a huge mistake. In a panic, he decides to sacrifice the system. When the fat black cat is handed to Wen Xiaoru, she stops crying instantly. She hugs the system and pets it. Finally, she smiles sweetly. Wang Yi's heart finally settles. Then the female lead says she likes him. He's stunned. This is the first time anyone's confessed to him. He decides to buy her a truckload of candy. Their sweet moment is witnessed by Qing'an Xiao, who returns to the garden. What should he do? To stay in villain mode in front of his brother without scaring the female lead. After thinking, he chooses the most awkward method. He leans back and laughs maniacally at the sky. While the 2 kids are stunned by his laughter, he quickly grabs both kids' shoulders and pushes them close together. You two play nicely together, okay? Then he leaves at lightning speed. The 2 are left standing there dazed. The door slams shut. A person and cat collapse on the floor panting. Suddenly, an alarm goes off. The system displays mission failed. The original plot had the leads playing happily in the garden, but with Wang Yi's weird moves, it turned into a comedy. Since the mission went seriously wrong early on, Wang Yi must be punished. The system angrily presses the punishment button. Half a second later, a strong electric current hits Wang Yi. Wang Yi feels his organs shifting. His brain feels like it's splitting. In just seconds, he collapses. Every bone in his body feels broken. The system warns sternly, if the mission fails again, the punishment will be worse. Wang Yi lies weakly on the cold floor. Electric shocks hurt even more than being burned alive. A few months ago, his school organized a field trip. On the bus, a guy got into an argument with him. The guy cursed at him and grabbed his basketball, but he was shorter, so he couldn't get the ball back. Their sight caught the class monitor's attention. Don't mess around on the bus. It's dangerous. They both accepted the warning and promised not to do it again. But as soon as the monitor turned around, he looked at the basketball in the guy's hands. When the guy was distracted, he slapped it hard. The ball slipped from his hands and hit the driver. Flames erupted everywhere. When he woke up, only he survived. Ironically, the survivor was the one who caused the accident. He couldn't accept this. He nearly broke down. That's when the villain system chose him. He agreed to work for it because the system shop has a time reversal item. If he plays enough villain roles in novel worlds, he can earn enough points to buy it and save the dozens who died because of him. But now the mission failed. Does that mean all future missions will fail too? How badly will he get electrocuted? The system cat calmly tells him not to panic. The problem is, the male lead didn't develop feelings for the female. As long as Qingsheng's affection for her increases, the mission can proceed. It even advanced his mission points to buy him a magic wig. Wearing it lets him disguise himself as any character. Wang Yi gets it. The system wants him to disguise us and raise Qingsheng's affection. Still, he can't accept it mentally. Being a villain is way too stressful. Now I have to cross-dress. After ranting uselessly, he gives up and accepts the system's plan. In his room, Qingsheng suddenly hears a knock. He wonders who it could be. If it were his brother, he'd kick the door open. He carefully opens the door. It's the little girl he met yesterday. Big brother, I want to give you these chips. Can you please not hate Xiaoru? This sudden kindness confuses him. They're strangers you've only met once. Pink thought bubbles appear above the girl's head. Come on, take them. If the female lead doesn't get close to this key, Qingsheng freezes. Who is this person really? After hesitating, he takes the chips. Mission accomplished. Wang Yi waves goodbye to Qingxin and turns to leave, but Qingxin grabs the hem of his skirt. Let's eat together. Wang Yi freezes, then gets excited. This is the perfect chance to raise affection. In the room, he thoughtfully feeds Qingxiang chips. Qingxiang keeps staring at his thought bubble. Inside, he hopes he'll try the chips, so he takes one and tastes it. When he learns this is his brother's favorite flavor, he immediately picks up a chip and offers it. You eat too. Wang Yi is so moved he turns away crying. His thought bubble pops up again. I want to hug him so bad, but I can't break character. Then, he realizes he's playing the gentle female lead, not the villain brother, so he can hug the kid openly, right? After convincing himself, he looks at Qingxiang like a predator.